Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Sharon, and this is day 30 of the 30-day reset. You may have already seen a little clip of a video from earlier this morning, but I just wanted to say thank you so much. Just a recap over this 30 days. Man, first we were like, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to look at our vision. We're going to look at what we're doing, our practices, what's working, what's not working, what's going to go into 2017 with us, what's not going to go into 2017 with us. And also just looking at our life from the inside out, making sure that we're living, our best life now, doing our best to live as fulfilled as possible and to bring joy and fulfillment to those that are around us. You want to be a benefit to people, first off, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, anything you can do to be a blessing is good. I remember a gentleman named Joel Budd teaching on giving years and years ago, and it hit me in such a way that it made me think about not just financial, but really doing your best to be a giver. And that's something that I try to live by. And in doing so, I have actually been blessed enough to receive more than before I started that practice. So again, like I said, this is the 30-day reset. We said that we won't stop, that we don't stop. And I'm very proud of us because you know what? We didn't stop. And I praise God for that because I know that was His grace. I feel like during this 30-day reset, I have experienced just a range of emotions. And as I encourage others to do, to hold your form, I've had to make conscious decisions to hold my form as well. And so it's just been really good. It's been really good. I've heard some really good things. This morning I came in and this lady, I'm not going to say her name because she would not let me film her. But she told me that she received an email, and she looked in her personal email. I guess she hadn't looked in a while, but she received an email, and where she had stopped going to college years and years ago, and people wouldn't give her credit because that school was like no longer there or whatever. She was, I think, in her last semester, 3 credits shy of graduation before she got married, and married, got family, children, things of that nature. Anyway, so to make the long story short, she said she came in this morning and she read an email. And she kind of been going back and forth and back and forth. She really wants to be in this MBA program. And she got an email and they just said, hey, somebody decided to look into this and said, if all of this is true, you shouldn't, basically you shouldn't have, they don't want you to have to go through all these things again to retake all these classes. And they gave her the credit, like from 1986, they gave her the credit. And I'm really excited. And so I was like, and they gave her bachelor's degree. That she got her degree in an email, and so and it's a valid degree, an accredited degree. And so I was just like, that made me smile because you never know who's working on your behalf. And that takes me back to working with kids in Tulsa when people are like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. And somebody that I did not know and I still don't know to this day went on my behalf and worked something out. And I was given a waiver, and I mean, I don't have any problem with children. That's not what was going on there. But it was just like, wow. And during that time, I was doing something where I was actually really trying to line up things as far as lining up my life with the Lord. And imagine that somebody that I did not know went to work on my behalf, and it did something that totally shifted the trajectory of my life. And so I think God is faithful like that, Sometimes we limit God based on our own limitations, but we forget that He's the God of the universe, that He created everything, and the King's heart is in His hand. And so that means He can touch whoever, whenever, and however to bring about a change, or to what He opens, nobody can shut, and what He shuts, nobody can open. And so I just want to encourage you in that. When you're looking at your plan and at your visions, don't base it on everything that only you can do. Because there's people all around you who will come alongside, who will help, who will partner, who will need what you're giving. So just do it. This is it. UCDI 30-day reset. Thank you so much. Thanks to PTCG, that's Possibility Thinking Consulting Group out of Charlotte, North Carolina, Dr. Kathy Martin. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to Deronda K. Lewis, world traveling singer, world-renowned singer. Her CD is on my website, as a matter of fact. Thank you so much for making the videos as well. Thank you to Amy Turpinning, another awesome singer, just a voice that cracks the heavens, and very wise, very wise. She talked about your voice. She had songs too. song CDs, things that you can purchase to show support to her. Thanks to everyone else, Believers Connection, my friends and family in Tulsa, Oklahoma, friends and family here in Dallas, and Charlotte, and Atlanta, and Nashville. Just thank you guys so much for your support over this time on this 30-day reset. We won't stop. We didn't stop. We did this. We did this thing. And I'm very glad that I have some new habits. And my focus is where it should be. I'm excited to see what happens at this time next year. I'm excited to see what's going on in January of next year, as these things that I'm putting in place right now, I'll be able to gauge and see how successful they're working as well. Much love to everybody. You guys have a great day. I'm off tomorrow, so I won't weigh in at all, but y'all just have a great day, and God bless. And thank you so much. Hey girl, hey, this is Sharon, UCDI.